is up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be talking about TGB Supplements Natural Plant Steroid. So this is a natural supplement, and again, this is one of the best ingredients list I've ever seen for a natural muscle builder, in my opinion. I definitely would like to shed some light on this product because, again, I'm not a big fan of most supplements. A lot of it's marketing bullshit. Again, it's someone like me who's just not telling you what he takes, again, repping protein or creatine, whatever. But, again, there's definitely some very good research backing this, and, again, they've had very impressive results from their competitive female and male clients. So, tell me about Most Wanted and the hardcore Most Wanted Black.
Okay, well, to start out, there's two different Most Wanteds. They both contain the two main ingredients, which, like Russo said, are plant steroids or plant sterols. The one is called 5-alpha hydroxylaxogenin.
So that is a very popular plant steroid.
Yeah,
Again,
some
a lot
call
of
it
people run laxogenin.
Laxogenin. That is actually from a wild Mexican yam extract. That's where it comes from. And then the other ingredient is not as popular, but it has like a mythical supplement backing, I guess you could say. The Russians developed it. It's called ecdysterone, and this comes from the spinach plant, among other plants. There's different types of ecdysterone. Okay, ecdysterone has been compared to like a dianabol as far as increasing protein synthesis, nitrogen retention. Now, that being said, there's a big difference between dianabol and ecdysterone.
Right.
The biggest thing is the absorption. Dianabol has a 17-alpha methylation, which allows it to bypass the liver. Plant steroids lack this, and that's what makes them...
Well, they're not toxic. Right?
Exactly. That's what makes them not toxic, but also not as effective.
Mm-hmm.
With our products, we're using a special delivery system. It's a cyclodextrin complexion, and it'll pretty much, in short, allows a plant steroid or any steroid molecule that's fat soluble to go through water soluble barriers.
So just my little bit of research on laxogenin, it seems like the main premise is the increased protein synthesis. So again, if someone were to run this solo, completely natural, never done anything, again, how would you attack the diet as far as to get the best results from this product?
Well, I mean, basically, whenever we train, we're tearing down muscle fibers. Muscles are comprised of protein or amino acids. So the quicker that you can synthesize new protein, muscle cells, the faster you can tear it down in the gym again. So you want to have your protein up higher because you're utilizing more of the protein you take in now. So the sooner you can repair that tissue you tore down, the sooner you can get back in the gym and tear it down again. So that's where you're going to grow faster.
Yeah, and even if you kept your diet exactly the same, when you take one of these products, the difference is you're going to get more out of what you're taking in. So like Ben said, if you do increase your protein, you're going to get even more from that. So I like to take mine, every time I take it with high protein meals or a protein shake. When I work out, I take a protein shake afterwards, and I usually take 2 of the Most Wanted or Most Wanted Black, and I do that twice a day. So I do 2 in the morning with breakfast with protein, usually eggs. And then post-workout, I do it with a protein shake. And for me, I usually take 4 a day. I've used steroids, I've used testosterone, so the regular 2 a day will work for me, but I won't really gain anything. It'll just help with recovery, repair. Where a woman or a young teenager that's never used any steroids or hasn't been training for 15 years, they're going to get results just off of 2 or 3. Now, when I take 4, I do grow, and I can stay on that for 8 weeks, 10 weeks. I feel like after 12 weeks, you kind of hit a plateau. And that's with anything. 8 to 12 weeks, you get used to it. So I stop usually at 8 weeks, and then I give it a good 4 weeks before I take it again. But mainly, I notice the difference in my recovery. I'm not as sore. I can train longer. I can train faster in between training. So, like actually right now, I'm sore from Tuesday, and sometimes I'm sore. My legs will be sore all the way till Saturday. When I'm taking something like this, it helps speed that up where it doesn't last quite as long. Even with taking testosterone. I'm on replacement, and I still get results when I take this. So usually I like to do it during my off time.
And this is also what you're recommending as a PCT product?
Oh yeah, you can use it for PCT, especially.
So go into that.
Yeah, if you're using it for PCT, I would still use something to boost your testosterone levels, your luteinizing hormone.
So like a serum?
A serum, or if you have a really good natural test booster, we actually make one. It's called Kingpin Black. and we've had blood work done with it. Typical results are like a total testosterone increase of like 300 nanograms per deciliter. That's like, so if your test was at like, let's say
That's
2,
multiple blood works
Yeah.
of your king.
Yeah, exactly.
Blood.
So
So
if-
you gotta really.
that's reasonable.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's going to do 1,000 nanograms. It's 300.
No, but you actually have blood work.
Exactly, and from real people.
Yeah.
And that's a big
This
difference.
is a local supplement store.
Yeah.
So.
So if you're at like 200 and you can get your levels up to 500, usually for most people that's enough to get out of that zone where you
Right.
feel like shit. So you'll get back to feeling good, and that's going to get your levels up. So if you were to use Most Wanted with that, it will actually help you maintain or sometimes even put on muscle, believe it or not, during that period, depending on your dose. So you would take it same way, high protein meals, stay consistent, take it every day, even on the days you don't train because you're still recovering and rebuilding. I recommend for women 1 to 2, for teenagers anywhere from 2 to 3, and if you're more advanced, no more than 4. That's usually what we recommend as far as dosing. There is a difference between these two. Do you want to go into that, Ben?
Yeah, the Black Series is the latest version. It has rhodiola and tyrosol. They're potent adaptogens. What an adaptogen does is any of your body's stressors, it can kind of utilize that to help mitigate it. So if you got elevated cortisol, it'll help bring your cortisol back in check.
Which PCT, your cortisol is off the charts. That's one of the biggest issues when you're coming off.
So that would be very beneficial to help preserve your muscle tissue and stave off fat accumulation during that time.
Perfect. So, what side effects, if any, are there associated with this product?
Really none. We have never had a side effect. We have one woman that had a little bit of a headache. She thought it was from the product, but we don't even know if it was or not. But that's the only complaint we've ever had, and we've had this out for like 3 years,
Yeah.
2-3 years.
If anything, you'd have health improvements from utilizing the nutrients better
Right.
to
Yeah.
help with your cholesterol and lipids.
And we don't want to go, into all this kind of crazy stuff because
Yeah.
if you read ecdysterone, it sounds like it is snake oil. The benefits are just insane, like improved immune function, improved hair
Well, I've
and
really
skin.
looked into Lexogen, and there's
Oh yeah,
definite
it's got some
results.
proof.
Yeah.
They say like up to
I
200%
never heard of the
protein
other
increase.
one, to be
Yeah, the
honest.
ecdysterone, it's more like, I guess it's more old school.
Mm-hmm.
It's back in the 90s, it was kind of big. I took it. It was one of the first things I actually used that gave me results when I was 18. It really worked well. No, I used a high dose, of course, but
The Thermolite E-ball, wasn't it?
yeah, that was a good
Real
one. Yeah,
popular.
that stuff was pretty crazy. It was expensive though,
Mm-hmm.
but it does work. It works just as well as the laxagen, in my opinion.
It's shocking for a natural product. It's not going to do nothing crazy, but I bet you'd be surprised what you gain off of it.
Well, this is probably an actual supplement that's actually going to do something.
Yeah, especially a natural product, because most of them, they're not that good.
Right.
But this one, we've had time and time again, people get results.
And you guys are using the recommended dosages. You guys aren't skimping. Like,
No, everything, you can check it out. I mean, they're dosed high, almost double or triple what some other products are.
Yeah.
And plus, you got other ingredients other than just the laxogenin, where some companies will do like 25 milligrams of laxogenin without a carrier to get it through the system, and they're charging just as much as we charge for this product that has like 3 times as much and other ingredients. So,
All right, that is our Most Wanted Black. Again, this one is Russo approved. I'd really like to see supplements like this made by people who actually, again, are into supplements, not trying to make a buck. And highly recommend if you're looking into a natural supplement that's actually going to make a difference in the gym. Again, I know not everyone who follows me is enhanced and just looking into enhancement stuff or likes it for the entertainment. This is something that could actually help you. So I will link it down below. Again, people have used this product who have DM'd me in their PCTs and have liked it.
oh, yeah.
So again, we talked about it last time. You guys gave me a free bottle. Again, I definitely used it. Again, it's hard for me with all the stuff I take to really pick and choose what is actually working. But again, you've had real people come in and get results with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've even had women that have used like 10 milligrams of Anabor, and they felt better on this than they did on 10 milligrams of Anabor.
Gosh.
Actually, that woman that we met today, she had used this and
Yeah,
loved it.
if you guys saw that woman.
Yeah.
Do I even lift?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Check them out. I'll see you in my next one.